I've heard of ideas being referred to as rough diamonds. Something that you just need to cut, grind, polish, and shine until you have something valuable. But the truth is, with ideas, and especially business ideas, you have no idea whether there's something valuable underneath there until you start. It's more like the ground in your backyard. Until you start digging, you have no idea whether there's something valuable underneath there, or you're just going to end up with a pile of dirt. With that in mind, let's take a look at 5 tips to get your business idea off the ground. Number 1, just share it. People are always afraid that they're going to have their business idea stolen. But the fact is that you have to release your idea into the world at some point, either during the building phase or the marketing phase. Unless you have the ability to release your product worldwide overnight with a massive billion-dollar marketing campaign, there'll be plenty of opportunities for the copycats to knock off your idea at some point. Getting the opinions and ideas of other people who don't think like you will enable you to release the best version of the product as possible and beat those knockoffs. Number 2, just start. The perfect time to start is right now. There's never going to be a perfect time in your life when everything is just right. You've finished your studies, you have enough money, the kids are at just the right age. None of these things will fall into place, and if you keep waiting, you'll wait forever. If you really believe that your idea or product is so far from being able to be released, then set yourself a deadline. Say in 100 days, I'm going to launch. And from now until then, I'll get it as good as possible. It's never going to be perfect, but you can get it as good as possible. And the sooner you release your product into the market, the sooner you're going to get feedback from paying customers. And the sooner you're going to be able to improve your product and make it more valuable. Because believe me, no one gets it right the first time. Number 3, test the market. The easiest way to test the market is to put up a website, an Instagram page, or whatever your favorite social media channel is. Even if your product is not ready, just put up some pictures or even a mock-up. Spend a couple of $100 on advertising and see what kind of feedback you get. If anybody tries to order it, just say it's in pre-order or sold out. The idea is to get as much feedback as possible before spending a fortune creating the product. For a couple of $100, you'll get feedback from your customers. You'll also find ways to improve it, and they'll probably tell you if your price is right. Instead of spending thousands or even millions creating a product only to find out that nobody even cares for it. Number 4, find out who your customer is. The most important question you can answer is who your customers are going to be. And no, the answer is not everyone. Especially not in the beginning. Even if you anticipate your product is going to have mass market appeal, you still need to figure out who would be those first, most enthusiastic buyers. Are they going to be tech-savvy teenagers or senior citizens? This will help you determine everything from where they're going to shop, how to price your product, and how to spend those precious marketing dollars. Number 5, work on it every day. Consistency is the key to success. You need to develop and improve your product on a consistent basis if you want any chance of success. It's hard work, but that's the difference between a nice idea and a successful product. Even after you launched, you need to continuously improve and develop your product just to keep up and to make sure that no one else takes your spot. Because customers will quickly move on if they can't find your product on the shelves that they're used to seeing it. They may miss you for a day or two, but pretty soon they'll move on and completely forget about you. If you have to just take one message out of this today, it's to just get out and get going. You'll never know until you try.